I'd like to thank Mayor Ralph Becker and Mayor Ben McAdams and the rest of the distinguished guests for inviting me to celebrate. I'd also like to thank the construction crews for working hard every day to assemble this wonderful piece of art. Thank you to them for cooperating with Newmont to make student life and construction go as smoothly as possible. I remember when I first arrived in Salt Lake City, you could still drive behind the road, and now look how far we've progressed. As someone who attends a technical school, I'm ecstatic to be near a building that will have an impact on the arts. Technology today is growing at a breakneck pace, as we all know, and even though I'm young, I still sometimes fall behind. That's how fast it is. And I think it's really imperative to progress the sciences as well as the arts, because art expresses the creativity and imagination that are released in various forms, such as music, painting, drawing, sculpting, dancing, theater, singing, computer graphics, interior design, synchronized swimming, light shows, like endless possibilities. The combination of imagination is brought to life by technology, and it's what will continue to make breakthrough technology today. So there have been tons of man hours clearly put into this project, from dreaming the idea to the design and finally the construction. And very soon responsibility will transition to the people to breathe life and breathe art into the building. So thank you all for being here. I'd now like to introduce the man who was the Newmont commencement speaker 2 years ago. He also emphasized the union of technology and arts, the man who gave Newmont this partnership and who made all this possible, Mayor Ralph Becker.
Florence, thank you, and thank all of you for being here, and especially just thanks to Newmont for putting up with a huge construction project side by side. And I've heard there's been great sort of cooperation all the way through. So thanks. This is really an exciting day. Let me first begin by extending some thanks. I know we've got Dave Layton here. I saw him earlier. Darcy Gray from Layton Construction. Steve, Rick, and Jeffrey from GTS I know are here. Mike and Amir from HKS, the architects, are here. Francis from Lamb's Cafe, who's put up with a lot for a long time up and down this street. And I saw Lisa Adams here with our city council, and this has been a project all the way through that we've done with our city council, and obviously is in cooperation as well, in partnership with Salt Lake County. And I also thought I saw Max Burdick, who's with the county council. Max, hello. Who's not only on the county council, but serves in a major role with the theater. I can look around and get too many names I know here, but Dave Golden, who with Max Burdick serves on really a board that helps guide the work that we're doing around the theater, and there are many others here as well. So welcome, of course, and it was just over a year ago, it's hard to believe, that we all gathered on Regent Street to memorialize the day that construction began on the Eccles Theater. And today we're here to celebrate a major milestone. We are halfway through with the construction of the Eccles Theater. You know that we don't often celebrate these occasions when homes or other buildings are built, but this one is different. And that's because it took so many people and so long to get to this point. So we want to, as I mentioned, thank those surrounding businesses who have survived with us and really been great partners. I mentioned Lamb's Grill, also Martine's and Michelangelo's Italian restaurant. And we know that has been really difficult. But we also know from our ongoing discussions with them that they are as excited as we are for the new 2,500-seat theater and all that it'll bring to Main Street and to all of our businesses. The people who have been living with this literally day and night include the students who live in this building. I think there are 80 students that live in this building. So thank you for putting up with this and for keeping an eye on our construction on a daily basis. And Florence Hernandez, who you heard from, they represent, of course, the thousands of young people who will enjoy not only theater, but the new Regent Street that is under construction that I think will be the coolest street in Salt Lake City. It's really going to be not only a great connector from City Creek Center to Gallivan, to Gallivan, but it's also going to bring a whole new kind of form of artistic expression on a street that we just haven't seen before, and lots of retail and cafes right here. The development team has really been unbelievable, and while in many ways their work has faded into the background, our Salt Lake City Redevelopment Agency put together an amazing project management and construction team, and they have been tracking to make sure we get, from the city side, this project completed on time and on budget. Finally, I want to thank our other major partner in this development, and that's CCRI. They have played such a huge role in the revitalization of downtown, and they, of course, are also the developers of the 111 office tower, and they are integral in so many ways to the success of our downtown. Now, I'm happy to turn the time over to our partner in this effort from the beginning, and who has been in dozens and dozens of meetings, not just with me, but with all of us, in trying to make sure that the partnership that exists between the city and the county, not only in development of a project like this, but in the ongoing operations, serve this community, whether it's the arts, the business community, or all of us who are partners in making a successful downtown work so well. So I'm pleased to have join me Mayor Ben McAdams.
What a pleasure it is to be here today, and I think what we're seeing coming up behind us is truly an example of what can happen when the city and the county work together, working with the private sector and so many other community leaders. When this project first started several years ago, I actually worked at the city, so it's great to be on the other side of this partnership and continuing to work to bring the city and the county together and to move forward with our capital city. It's starting to feel real. Last time we met and had a press event in March, we were able to reveal one of the all-time Broadway shows that the Eccles Theater goers will get to see. Disney's Lion King will open and inaugurate this facility in December of 2016. Today, we are next door to a project that's arrived at the construction halfway point. Earlier today, I had the opportunity to tour this facility and to see what's coming out of the ground and what this facility is looking like, and it is truly spectacular. It will define the architecture of our capital city. So I speak today for our entire team at Salt Lake County, and Councilman Burdick, who's here today, without whom this project would not be going forward, and thank you, Councilman Burdick, for your support. But I speak for the entire Salt Lake County team when I say that we are thrilled to be both a part owner and operator of the Eccles Theater. We are bringing to the table a strong partnership with Magic Space Entertainment and their proven expertise of booking the best in entertainment for our residents here in Utah. Booking both award-winning shows, both old and new. The best part of this is that we are growing arts and culture, the arts and culture family right here in Salt Lake County. We've got the well-known and beloved family members, those who perform in Abravanel Hall and the Janet Quinney Lawson Capitol Theater and the Rose Wagner Theater. And in another year or so, we will welcome a new member to the family. The performers who will thrill, inspire, and delight us on stage at the Eccles Theater. Thank you to everyone who has gotten us this far. We are certainly a metro area that's on the move, and the Eccles Theater is a big part of our growth and our momentum as we continue to be a place where good things are happening for our residents and our visitors. So thank you. Now thank you. I'm also supposed to announce that there's a lot of food over here, and I hope that you will, provided by area restaurants and some of the great local food sources. So I hope that before you leave, you'll enjoy some of the food that we have here on the way out.
Ben, thank you. I also want to acknowledge, those of you who follow this project know that it has been a remarkable public and private partnership. And a substantial amount of the funding for this theater has come from the generous contributions and naming opportunities associated with the project. It is the Eccles Theater, and that is named after the Eccles Foundation, of course, that provided the primary naming rights for the theater. We also have the Delta, as in Delta Airlines, Performance Hall. And we have representatives, I think, from both Delta Airlines and the Eccles family here. So I want to thank them and recognize them, as well as the other amazing contributors. And just to remind folks, there still are naming rights. So you're welcome to join us with that. I think we're going to show a video. Thank you. We're going to show a quick video here. And then for those of you who are in the media or sitting council members that haven't had a chance today to tour the site, there's going to be a tour of the site following the video. Thank you all.